Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at Dark Shadows, Army of Evil. A sort of, well, let's just read the developer's description here. Dark Shadows, Army of Evil is a classic medieval fantasy first-person hack-and-slash with a kind of old-school look. That is their sort of summary description on the Steam page. Alright, I had to sort of try to turn the music down a bit, but it seems like the music doesn't really go down, just the entire game volume. So, yeah, this is sort of a first-person fantasy game meant to play like sort of older first-person fantasy games, I guess. And, let's just get into it. I'm somewhat hesitant about that kind of old-school look. Oh, DirectX error. Alright, it crashed the first time I hit new game, but it worked this time.
See you back again at last. While you were away catching the runaway horse, the monsters stormed the castle. The king is injured and my sister Katerina has been kidnapped. They've also taken all the gold, all the taxes, and weapons. They've been ravaging the country like a plague of locusts for over a year, and are frightening the people with their scary get-up. Most people still think that they are monsters, but they are only in disguise. You must help me find my sister. You are in love with her, after all. We must hurry and follow them before they do something to her. They've already
Remember me, you're in love with me!
But before we can head off, we've got to get you a sword. The king still has one in his bedchamber. The key for it is locked in a chest, and one of the king's guards has this key. I hope you find the key for the chest and the bedchamber. Hurry, there's not much time.
I don't know about you guys, but I found that to be a really confusing intro because of the constant camera cuts. So, the entire kingdom basically was taken over by people disguised as monsters while we were chasing a horse. Also, Thomas Jefferson quote on the loading screen about rebellion. Alright, here's this, weird-looking knight guy. Wait, wasn't there a fox behind him? Weren't we standing somewhere else completely before? F1 to find out the controls. Alright. I feel the... oh, jeez. Put weapon out of screen. I'm guessing that means holster? Run. Free yourself. That inventory thing at the bottom sounds kind of confusing, but okay. Really tiny save menu there. Excuse me, paladin or whatever you are. Do you have a sword for me? No? Okay. So, instead of, you know, helping... What? I pressed 1 and I thought I equipped my fist, but it made like a crunchy... Oh, Jesus. Look at this, this well-animated fist. Does this one just throw a rock? So they weren't kidding about the, old school look. I should point out this isn't just like a re-release on Steam or anything. This actually just came out brand new 2014 game. Okay, so we can throw rocks. I'm guessing that's a distraction, maybe until we get a sword. No, that dog does not give a fuck. Can I take this hilt? Is this German Shepherd gonna attack me? Oh god, those feet. Sorry, donkey horse, dog, I can't help you. Alright, guess we don't want to fall into the abyss. Do none of these dead guys have swords? No, just sword hilts. Can't punch those boxes. You know, it almost looks like they've made a 3D version of the Doom punch, like the punch from Doom, and that has like 3 frames of animation. Not sure what all those meters at the bottom are. There's a blue one, maybe a yellow one, and a health one, I'm guessing. Well, there's an enemy here, and is that a sword? Oh no, this World of Warcraft paladin is dead. Nope, that's a shield. Can I not take the shield? Is there a take items button? I just noticed that attack is not even on here. Mouse plus all 3 keys. What keys? What are the 3 keys that it's talking about? Alright, so we don't want to fight this guy because he's probably going to win. Apparently this is just a man wearing some sort of orc troll costume type thing. Luckily all that... Oh, okay, he's lost interest. In fact, he has decided to just leave the area completely. I can't seem to re-equip my fist. There we go. Took some more fist pills. Oh, what? Okay. Now I'm on the roof. Okay, I'm in the moat. So this is one of those games where you can just jump up everything. Wow. I have a feeling that would help break the game, sort of, in places where you're not supposed to be able to get up. I sure wish we had a sword. Why is our vision covered in smoke? I don't think we can crouch. Is this sort of vague smoke supposed to imply that this place is on fire? Okay, these definitely look like breakable boxes. But they're not. So our real quest right now is just to find a sword. Forget saving the kingdom. I need to be able to defend myself. Wow, did you see that rock? It like bounced off all the walls repeatedly. Alright, we need a key for that door. So let's go back to the orc room, I guess. Oh, this is a different room. With nothing important in it, of course. That fireplace does not look usable. There's no opening at the top. Maybe that's why it's so smoky in here. I thought that was a lady just wearing a bucket hat. But it was in fact someone in chainmail. Okay, so across the bridge is a no-go. Could either go up or through that door. I don't think not orc is gonna stop us. This almost looks like a place where one would find a sword. Or a... What the hell is that? What is that? Is that supposed to be a fish? It is. It's like a cardboard cutout of a fish. That's how you make models, right? Collect food. I'm really not sure what we're supposed to be doing. Is food health and I'm just wasting it? Or do we have like a hunger meter too we have to worry about? Because I don't know what that mysterious blue meter is. I thought it was stamina, but it doesn't seem to go down when I very slowly run. I mean, I'm not sure we really need a sword. I don't feel particularly threatened by that orc guy. And just like a lot of old computer RPGs, we don't know where we're going, or what we're doing, or why. Well, I guess we have a little bit of the why, but it wasn't very clear. There's a door frame. That's just completely bricked over. I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a real blast with this ruins exploring simulator. Of course I do. Excuse me, sir, do you have the key? I can't even jump off and kill myself. Alright, a much bigger version of the shield we saw. Another fake door frame. It seems like a poorly designed castle. Why would anyone live here? Okay, we've already gone full circle. I should point out, this is walking speed, this is sprinting speed. Do you see a difference? I don't see a difference. Well, at least in death I can still punch. Well, we had to start a new game because I haven't saved, but it seems like these rocks are doing damage to this guy. Sure. You just, do... Okay. He's done. Thrilling combat. Is he just not hitting me? Yeah, I don't think this guy has... I don't think we can kill him. Okay, never mind. Well, that seems to have accomplished nothing. I'm not really sure why I'm surprised by that. Something has caught my eye in the dining room. There appears to be some sort of jar up there, and the only way to get to it seems to be by floating next to this wall. Why is that up there? Why is it in the dining room? Why this game? So we have torch fuel now, but we don't have a torch to light. Do I need to find a stick? God, speaking of stick, I think I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. I lost some health falling off that ledge, but it looks like the food is not being picked up anymore, even though I'm almost dead. Oh, there we go. I guess there's only very specific pieces of food I can eat. These buns are just no good. At least I assume those are buns. They might be like eggs or something. So we've got torch fuel now, but where do we get a torch? And why do we need a torch? I didn't really see anywhere that was so dark we needed a torch. The only thing I know we really need is a sword, a torch, and 2 keys. None of which we have seen anywhere. Alright, according to the walkthrough that I had to look up to even figure out what the fuck to do in this level, there's a key right here. Very tiny key. For a door. Probably that door we saw before. Which was on the other side here? This is not the right key. Great. Alright, so I guess our key goes to this door. Also, I discovered what our third attack is for the punch. It's this. I'm not doing anything right now but holding down the button. Apparently this is block or something. I don't know why the arm just sort of randomly teleports around though. So I guess that's what it meant by the 3 keys plus mouse. Is actually just the mouse buttons. Punch that door open. Very slowly opens. Is that a sack of burlap? Like a burlap sack with burlap sacks in it? Okay, we already got the oil. Now why did we need a torch? I am determined now to finish this first awful level before we're done. Now according to our handy guide here, this key is just not there unless you have a torch. Like, it's not like, oh, it's hard to see, you need a torch to try to find it. No, it's just not there. It doesn't exist. It doesn't spawn into the world until you find a torch. I think this lady's got the right idea about this game. Also, it turns out our torch is a weapon. We've got this nonsensical swing. I can't tell what the animation is going on here. Then we got this thing where we do like an overhead two-handed smash. And then we have the absolute best of the 3 attacks. Some sort of spin attack where our guy sounds like he just died. Also, it auto-rotates you, so if you're like walking forward when you do that, it's just like, nope, you're walking in a circle now. No, that's where I came from. And then we put this key into this box, which nearly crashes the game. There was another... Oh my god. Alright, I guess that goes to the door that we were at before. Let me point out that this is the first level of the game. This is how they're introducing their game to you, by making you fucking run back and forth across this castle fetching keys. We literally got keys to get keys to get keys. Like, hey, how do we start our game? Fetch quest, obviously. Oh, look, a sword. Good thing we still have that spin attack. Alright, we got those. Now do we have to get back to our companions? Should also point out that there was only that one enemy in the entire first area. Who just lays dead there now, after being repeatedly punched to death. Jeez. Don't do that again.
So you found the sword. We can finally get on our way. Oh my god. Oh my god! They've killed the king! I must get away and rescue my sister!
I must just... And then it crashed, of course, because going in and out of cutscenes with fraps running will cause the game to immediately crash. Which is good, because I wasn't really planning on continuing with Dark Shadows Army of Evil. It's, well, I mean, it's unappealing in every possible sense. It plays poorly, it's ugly, everything's poorly designed. It's like, they describe it as having an old school look, but they've gone for like the worst era of games for their old school look. There's a reason that when people refer to retro games, or a game as looking retro, it's usually got some sort of, you know, 16, 32-bit retro pixel art style. Not this sort of PS1 era graphics where 3D wasn't advanced enough to really look good at all. You know, you could say this is a Half-Life 1 mod and I would believe you. Except it animates too poorly to be a Half-Life 1 mod. But that's the thing, like, even the first-person animations are bad. This is just not a good game. It's poorly designed in every possible way. And the fact that this is a $10 game and not just some free game that someone released on GameJolt kind of makes it impossible to recommend in any fashion. I mean, unless you're trying to demonstrate an awful game, you know, somebody who does LPs of bad games. Who does that sound like? There's no real reason to play this, or ever want to show this to somebody. And I feel kind of bad for playing this at all, because at least if I hadn't, I couldn't really be called being mean to the developers, because nobody else would know about this, hopefully. Anyway, that's Dark Shadows Army of Evil. It's available on Steam and Desura for $10. Don't buy it, please. For me. And you folks have yourselves a good day. Play some real good games. Anything, really. Even Ball and Cup.